Alright. Welcome to Free Faith 2. I'll get the game window. If you hold on. There we go. Right. So, Faith 2. We're almost done with the main campaign of this game. This is the last way. Now, I'm in charge of the Blue Lions. I get to choose any kind of loadout that I want for any mission. Great. I still haven't finished reviewing the VOD for the previous stream, but... I turn the volume up a bit more during this loading screen.
Welcome back to the Aquitaine. Because of your outstanding service to the Alliance, GTVA has granted you command of your own elite fighter squadron, 70th Blue Lions. This is quite an honor, pilot. Receive all your briefings directly from quarterdeck. As squadron leader of the Blue Lions, you will be granted the highest priority in ship and weapon selection, but choose your ordnance carefully. Review the tech room database if you have any questions. 9 Sathanas juggernauts have now entered the Capella system, and intelligence has sighted even more in the nebula, converging on the jump node to Terran Vasudan space. We are on the threshold of a new apocalypse. Though the juggernauts have not engaged our warships, they have set course for the Capella star. We can only speculate about their intentions. This development cannot bode well for the Alliance. Allied Command is committed to evacuating all non-essential personnel. A contingency plan is in the works. Hold the Shivans here in Capella. Prevent the expansion of the Shivan incursion to other systems of the GTVA. The 70th Blue Lions will provide the fighter cover needed to get our convoys out of the system. Millions of lives are at stake here, pilot. If we fail, all our worlds and systems will be in jeopardy. The GTVA has just unveiled the newly developed Erinyes-class heavy assault fighter. With 8 gun banks, you'll have sufficient firepower to make short work of enemy targets at close range. The Erinyes can accommodate fire control for up to 2 different primary systems. You may need to allocate more power to weapons to fight effectively, so make adjustments as needed.
By the way, they mean 8 gun points. Or a gun point for the first gun bank, or gun points for the second gun bank.
You have also been issued the GTW UD-08 Kaiser. For its limited op-eval period, only select units will be authorized to carry this weapon. The Kaiser emits focused wavelets of subatomic particles that bombard the target, causing the wave function of the particles to collapse and emit intense zero-point energy microbursts. The Kaiser is the product of our research into Shivan weapon technology.
Cool.
Finally, we have received the new GTM-11 Inferno, a wide-area fighter suppression warhead. Use the Inferno, press your secondary trigger once to launch the missile, then press it again to detonate. The HUD indicator will display the distance of the warhead from your ship. Upon detonation, the Inferno releases multiple sub-munitions, which themselves contain ultra-high explosive charges.
Be interesting, I guess.
As we speak, convoys of transports, freighters, and medical ships are heading for the jump nodes to Vega and Epsilon Pegasi. The evacuation of civilian personnel proceeds on schedule, but the enemy offensive has intensified. We have blockaded the Gamma Draconis node, though Shivan forces are swarming into the system. The 53rd will relieve the 309th of the Gamma Draconis node and will deploy the 19th to hold down the 4th to 3rd Fleet headquarters as we evacuate non-essential personnel. Command needs a closer look at the Juggernaut, so we'll be sending in the 91st. 70th Blue Lions will be sortied to the Epsilon Pegasi. Blue Lions, your mission is to escort a 4-ship convoy to Epsilon Pegasi. The group consists of civilian transports Lambda 1 and 2, GTF Sulla, and the medical ship GTM Vesalius. All have minimal armaments and vulnerable hull plating. GVC Neptune leads the escort.
Let's change the ship loadout here. I think Maxim should go in the first gun bank first. You know, and for the gun points, the arrangement of the gun points, I think it's Maxim in the first gun bank.
14-15 hours, the Shivan corvette Abraxas and a wing of Manticore fighters attacked the convoy. The Neptune called for assistance, so you're going in. Theater wing will stand by to reinforce your position. Call them in at your discretion. Good luck, pilots. People of Capella are counting on you.
Alpha Wing, you have your orders. Prioritize enemy bombers.
I was gonna say there's no enemy bombers in the fight, but
maintain your escort of the transports. The 70th Blue Lions are here to assist.
and there come the bombers right there.
Land it down.
Aw.
Alpha, the Neptune is gone. All Allied warships are currently engaged. You're on your own out there.
Check your six. No!
Sweet.
On your six. On your six.
Wonderful.
Alpha Wing, you have your orders. Prioritize enemy bombers.
Where's the other beam turret?
We have destroyed the Abraxas, but the Shivans will not relent. Maintain your escort of the transports. The 70th Blue Lions are here to assist. Bandits incoming!
Oh my goodness. Who's done for?
Avenge us!
Nahima bombers inbound. Designation Scorpio. Intercept that wing, Alpha.
Oh man.
Alpha, the Neptune is gone. All Allied warships are currently engaged. You're on your own out there.
Objective
Wanted to
neutralized.
restart the mission so I didn't have to worry about collisions with debris and man.
Bandits incoming!
The bombs won't be able to destroy the bomb.
The Gaborum has emerged from subspace. Take out its turrets before they rip through the convoy.
Where? Gaborum. Okay. trust my wingman and will take care of the other fighter. There's maybe I need to get
Bandit down.
the core. Mara.
Seraphim bombers with fighter escort have jumped in. Defend those transports, Alpha. Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Need to at the convoys. Storm is approaching fast. To do something about that. Maybe I'll be able to hit the beam with my Maxims now. Line it up, make sure. And if only the original game could have had the zoom strip, that would have been. If the original game had the zoom script, it would have been much easier to use some Maxims to snipe off turrets from.
Destroyed the Gibborim. Well done, pilots. Resume your escort.
Let's not worry about tours before they get close. I don't think it's a good idea to worry about tours before they get close. That then I start. Then I rearm my trebuchet missiles and I line up for a shot.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Let's see. Okay. Alright. By the way, my dad is talking on the radio in the background, so you may hear him.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Not like we're in the basement, and the basement of our house is unfinished. But the basement is probably the most... probably the coolest part of this house. It's a support ship. Ola is going to make it out first, assuming they don't get murdered by the Shivans. 13 kills on this mission. Oh dear. The fun. Vanilla in the retail version. In the vanilla version of Space 2, you can see The Satana's juggernauts gathering around the sun. They decided to make the Capella system very dark and not have much for background because in order to match the cutscenes. Crap. I just realized I forgot to turn on the closed captioning, but no, I don't want to end the mission. I just want to turn on the closed captioning, and that requires Google Chrome, unfortunately. What the heck? Enable. Okay. Okay. What the heck? Alright, closed captioning should be working by now. Just wanna revive the window so I can see. Little. Oh man, the little window. At least I know what the closed captioning is. Picking up my voice and recognizing my voice correctly. I have the... Oh no!
Lambda 1 here. Hull has sustained heavy damage. Requesting fighter protection.
Oh no. Glad Lambda 1 survived.
The Sula has engaged its jump drives and is now en route for Epsilon Pegasi.
Now we wait for Vesalius and the Lambda transports.
Bandits incoming!
I could really use a separate screen. Second monitor for the closed caption for the chat, other things that I want to keep track of during the stream. Why is the closed captioning all in capitals? According to the objectives, I finished off all the enemy ships. Glad they're getting away to Epsilon Pegasi.
Reach Epsilon Pegasi.
Nice.
Good work, Alpha. Return to base.
Because of your achievements, character, and potential, you are duly awarded the rank of Lieutenant Junior Grade. Excellent work, pilot. Your first sortie as leader of the 70th Blue Lions proved you are just the officer to lead this outfit. The Shivans launched a savage attack, but you and your squadron held them off. Because of your tactical leadership, both Lambda transports reached Epsilon Pegasi. Your efforts saved thousands of lives. We managed to save the GTF Sola. Visions of Carrot will help alleviate the supply shortages in Epsilon Pegasi. GTM Vesalius arrived in Epsilon Pegasi. The medical vessel will play a crucial role in handling the influx of refugees from Capella. Your squadron eliminated all hostile targets. We are to halt the Shivan advance. Every effort must be made to diminish the enemy force. We need to deploy your unit to 3rd Fleet Headquarters pronto. Assemble your squadron in the ready room. For demonstrating exceptional leadership under fire, you are hereby awarded the Meritorious Unit Commendation.
Oh man, is it picking up the... Is it picking up the voice from the game? Is it picking up the voice from the game? I don't know if it is or not.
At 23:45 hours, Allied Command authorized the immediate evacuation of 3rd Fleet Headquarters in the Capella system. The installation has come under heavy fighter and bomber attack. The Shivans are deploying their wings from the SD Neberos, a Ravana-class destroyer. The 19th Squadron, assigned to defend headquarters, has been wiped out.
Does seem to be picking up from the game. These are in the 2nd slot, put the Maxim in the 1st slot. Use the Inferno missiles. Yes. These are in Maxim. Inferno. Okay, for Inferno. Okay, for get the Maxim, get the Inferno.
At 23:45 hours, Allied Command
Knife.
authorized the evacuation of 3rd Fleet Headquarters in the Capella system. The installation has come under heavy fighter and bomb. The evacuation will proceed as follows. Lambda 1, Argo-class transport, will dock with the installation. Personnel will then board the Argo, which will take them to the GTD Masana. Command will deploy a 2nd transport to extract the remaining personnel on board the installation. The injured have already been transferred to the medical vessel GTM Galen. After Lambda 2 has docked with the Orion, the Masana will leave the system, and you will be authorized to return to base. You will take Alpha and Delta wings and provide fighter cover for this operation. You must protect the installation, the Masana, and the 2 transports. Once evacuated, the installation will be destroyed. We have already extracted non-essential personnel, so the operation should proceed quickly. With the evacuation of headquarters, the Alliance is preparing to initiate the final phase of its plan to hold the Shivans in Capella.
Alpha 1, order your squad to defend the installation. ETA for the Masana is 60 seconds. A wing of Manticore's designation Ares is now attacking the base.
What else?
We have sustained minor damage. Evacuation of non-essential personnel complete.
We've transferred the injured to the GTM Galen.
Objective neutralized.
Oh my. I just want to mention that I have something
This is
in
the
the
GTD
works.
Masana. Standing by to receive transports.
There's our
Hostiles approaching fast.
A wing of Nahima bombers has jumped in. Designation Pisces.
That's how you say that. So that's how you say that. By the way, the speech recognition, the captions are kill yourself with your own missiles.
Alpha 1, order your squad to defend the installation. ETA for the Masana is 60 seconds. A wing of Manticore's designation Ares is now attacking the base.
Wait,
Alpha 1, order your squad to defend the installation. ETA for the Masana is 60
I
seconds.
guess that missile is best used when the enemy is approaching you from
What's your status, HQ?
when the enemy is
We have sustained
head on,
damage.
closing in on you head on.
Personnel complete. We've transferred the injured to the GTM Galen.
I don't know much about the Inferno missile. I sniped these guys.
This is the GTD Masana. Standing by to receive transports.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration. A wing of Nahima bombers has jumped in. Designation Pisces.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Just gonna line up with them. Oh, that's how it works.
Objective neutralized.
Pisces has been nullified. Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Right.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Breaking to attack.
Ship.
Hostiles approaching fast.
This is the GTM Galen. We are now engaging our subspace drive.
It'd be a good idea to use their speed.
We have negated Cancer Wing.
No. Lambda 1 is not in good shape.
Signature. Hostile configuration.
Objective neutralized.
Taurus wing neutralized. Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Hostiles approaching fast.
And go after those guys. You can see the speech recognition gets a lot of things wrong.
Dock point secured. Transferring personnel now. Welcome to the Masana. Phase 3 evacuation 50% complete.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Lambda 1 engaging subspace drive.
Maybe I can afford to... Oh, a bot to take care of cheap viewer. There's one, blah blah blah.com. Right. Yeah, it's 352.
Lambda 1 is down. Repeat, Lambda 1 is down.
HQ, this is Lambda 2. We are now preparing to dock.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Roger that, Lambda 2. You may
Thought that Lambda 1 would not have mattered. Especially because they did their job.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
It seems like the closed captioning is picking up some of the sound from the game. Maybe because I have my headphones so close to my microphone.
That's a confirmed kill.
Affirmative. IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Masana, Lambda 2 here. We have docked with HQ. All remaining personnel are safely on board.
Acknowledged. Alpha Wing, escort Lambda 2.
Banding down.
Ooh. got them this time with the infernal missiles. Although I think it would be a better idea to focus on these Maras.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
What are they doing? Of course they would. And
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
oh man. Those missiles are slower than I would expect them to be.
Bandit down!
And because of that, I ended up hurting myself.
We've got company!
Well done, Blue Lions. Secure the area and return to base.
Lambda 2 here. Docking sequence complete. Jump at your discretion, Masana.
This is the GTD Masana. Stand clear of the installation. Now initiating remote destruct sequence. Masana here. Engaging subspace drive. No!
Well, that was good.
For your extraordinary record of confirmed kills, you have achieved the status of Triple Ace. Outstanding work, pilot. Both Lambda transports safely docked with the GTD Masana. The evacuation of 3rd Fleet Headquarters was a complete success. Under your capable leadership, the 70th Blue Lions upholds its standing among the elite squadrons of the Galactic Terran Vasudin Alliance. The GTVA Security Council has revealed its strategy for holding the Shivans in the Capella system. I will address the officers and crew of the Aquitaine in 1 hour. The 70th Blue Lions will play a critical role in the upcoming operation. I know that you and your squadron are up to the challenge. Though we lost the first transport, Lambda 2 safely docked to the GTD Masana. The evacuation of 3rd Fleet Headquarters...
Oh man.
At
Whatever, I'll try that again. Be fine, I'll try it again. Try to make sure both transports escape.
Is now attacking the base.
What's your status, HQ? We
We have sustained
So
minor
I've been,
damage. Evacuation of
I've recently put up a GitHub repository for the, for ideas for retro achievements for DOS games. I think if DOS games could support retro achievements, then it would encourage people to take a look at those DOS games too. It would get more people into DOS games. It's really a shame that
This is the GTD Masana, standing by to receive transports.
it's a real shame that there are a lot of emulators that don't support retro achievements right now, but hopefully maybe that could change in the
A
future.
wing of Nahima bombers has jumped in. Designation Pisces.
Remember to auto-match speed so that I Anna, where are you? Come on.
That's a confirmed kill.
What happened there?
Pisces has been nullified.
This is the GTM Galen. We are now engaging our subspace drive.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration. Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Wait, what's Delta flying? Hercules 2.
Breaking to attack. I've got him in my sights.
No. I think the bombers are going after the fleet headquarters. The one is not doing well.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
When did they change the jump effects?
Cancer wing. Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
You got him. This is Lambda 1, dock point secured. Transferring personnel now. Welcome to the Masana. Phase 3 evacuation 50% complete.
Dear,
Incoming jump signature.
not to worry
Hostile
about,
configuration.
and not much. Of course they would.
Taurus wing neutralized.
Of course they would.
Lambda 1 engaging
configuration.
Bandit on your tail.
They got out with 2% control.
HQ, this is Lambda 2.
That won't really matter.
Roger that, Lambda 2. You may proceed.
Glad I'm killing them quickly.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Boy. Why did line up the Inferno missiles again? Well, I tried. Oh boy.
Bandits incoming!
Glad Lambda 2 is doing okay.
Lambda 2 here. We have docked with HQ. All remaining personnel are safely on board.
Acknowledged. Alpha Wing, escort Lambda 2.
Affirmative.
Hostiles approaching fast.
Oh, good grief. We gotta get there fast. I'm glad I have the background noise under control.
Hostiles approaching
Least.
fast.
After them.
Roger that.
I'm glad I can hit them at long range with the Maxims.
That's a confirmed kill.
Targets incoming!
By the way, I started streaming this early because I figured it would be best to stream when I'm awake, and not because I'm awake more at this hour.
Lambda 2 here. Docking sequence complete. Jump at your discretion, Masana.
This is the GTD Masana. Stand clear of the installation. Now initiating remote destruct sequence. Masana here. Engaging subspace drive.
Great.
Well done, Blue Lions. Secure the area and return to base.
They're blowing up the station, and now...
For your extraordinary record of confirmed kills, you have achieved the status of Triple Ace. Outstanding work, pilot. Both Lambda transports safely docked with the GTD Masana. The evacuation of 3rd Fleet Headquarters was a complete success. Under your capable leadership, the 70th Blue Lions upholds its standing among the elite squadrons of the Galactic Terran Vasudin Alliance. The GTVA Security Council has revealed its strategy for holding the Shivans in the Capella system. I will address the officers and crew of the Aquitaine in 1 hour. The 70th Blue Lions will play a critical role in the upcoming operation. I know that you and your squadron are up to the challenge. The perseverance and courage of your unit are well noted, pilot. You eliminated all hostile targets. With our backs against the wall, every advantage we achieve can make the difference between annihilation and victory. For conspicuous gallantry at the risk of your own life, you have distinguished yourself above and beyond the call of duty in the highest traditions of military service. You are hereby awarded the GTVA Legion of Honor, the highest decoration awarded by the Galactic Terran Vasudin Alliance.
Well, that is incredible. Impressive. Let's look at what medals I have. My goodness.
With over 100,000 casualties and more Shivans incoming, we have no hope of holding Capella. Our only real chance is to seal off the system and prevent the invasion from spreading to other Terran Vasudin worlds. If we fail to contain the Shivan advance, we will unleash the Second Great War, a conflict we have virtually no chance of surviving. The Lucifer fleet we defeated 32 years ago is nothing compared to the strength of this armada. Command is committed to getting every last Terran out of the system. Over 80 Shivan juggernauts are now in position around the Capella Sun. Science vessels monitoring their activity have detected an anomalous subspace field rippling from the Juggernaut fleet. Though we can barely detect the field with our instruments, its intensity has been increasing slowly over the past 72 hours. We have known since the Great War that the Shivans possess advanced subspace technologies, but this field goes beyond our wildest speculations. The Shivans may be powering up a new kind of weapon, the likes of which we have never before encountered. Preparations are now underway to collapse the Epsilon Pegasi jump node. A Great War-era destroyer, the GTD Bastion, will contain multiple meson warheads that will detonate inside the node. Scientists believe an explosion of sufficient magnitude will cause this node to collapse, as evidenced by the destruction of the Lucifer 32 years ago. The detonation of the Lucifer's reactors sealed off the Sol jump node in Delta Serpentis and severed all contact with Earth. The Bastion has completed its modifications in the Vega system and is now entering Capella. Skeptics have argued the Shivans made inter-system jumps without using nodes in Ross 128, IKEA, Vega, and other systems at the outbreak of the Great War. However, scientists assure us this plan will work. Those Shivans have used uncharted nodes and nodes too unstable for Terran and Basudan vessels. They are as dependent on jump nodes as we are. Nevertheless, we must accept this strategy as nothing more than a temporary measure. Once we have evacuated all civilian and military personnel from the Capella system, we will send a second destroyer, also carrying meson warheads, through the Capella jump node in Vega. If we succeed in sealing off both nodes, the Alliance will have trapped the Shivans in this system. If we fail, we face certain annihilation. This is our Alamo, pilots. We hold them here, or we die trying.
I hope we can do it.
Will enter the Capella system at 1835 hours. We're sending in the 116th to escort the warship into position. Our forward observer units near the Juggernauts are calling for backup, so we'll send in the 83rd. 309th will assist with the containment effort at the Vega node. And as for the 70th Blue Lions, we've got something special for you. Your mission is to create a diversion at the Gamma Draconis node. The operation here will be a feint to lure the Shivan Armada. The Colossus and his group will form a battle line near the node. By focusing our firepower here, we'll draw the brunt of the Shivan offensive. Meanwhile, on the other side of the system, the Bastion will collapse the node to Epsilon Pegasi. Your objectives are simple. Destroy all enemy targets. Be advised, reinforcements will not be readily available. In a recent engagement, the Colossus sustained damage to its fighter bays. You'll have to hold out till they get the flight deck cleared. Good luck, pilot.
Alright, let's sort out the loadouts. Axles on the first, and the Kazers on the second. Man, Beta gets that stuff too. They get Tornado. We get Trebuchet. Tag B. I'm not sure if those will be any use of. Okay, so they cannot carry. Thinking these guys cannot carry Maxons, so give them stilettos instead.
Your object.
Right.
Command, the Shivans have 4 undefended freighters in system. The Juggernauts near the star have not responded to our deployment.
Proceed, Colossus. We are sending in the fleet to attack the freighters.
And I'm sure you'll remember when we faced one, and we're just a rumor.
You call that a fleet command? We could use some more help out here.
Yeah, we can get these guys. These two. Go for the engines. That will slow them down.
Objective neutralized.
That one is almost down.
Now in position.
Engine.
A Kane-class cruiser has now entered from Gamma Draconis.
Oh man, those Mephisto freighters get knocked around
Alpha. Concentrate on fighters and
Boy,
our warships.
quite a lot. They get knocked around quite easily.
They've scrambled some fighters from within the system. Jump them fast before they swarm us. Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
For the beams, the beams are the most dangerous. They no longer have beams. Great. Well.
That's a confirmed kill.
What am I thinking turning off the automatic speed? Well, they do it it happens automatically when I set full throttle or
A second Kane-class
no
cruiser has
throttle.
entered the system. Designation Ball.
I thought it fit.
Subsystems are down. I need support here.
For a moment I thought that said Gaul. What is Star Wars? Grief. Damn it! Damn it!
Entered the system and is headed your way.
Show us how it's done, sir.
Rearm if you need to. This isn't over yet.
This is the Stalwart. We've suffered critical damage.
What the heck?
A new inbound wing, designation Cancer. Take them out now, Alpha.
What if with my wingman and not doing anything to avoid their attacks?
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
up on you, Alpha.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
I wonder if the support ship gets
Alpha,
special
Delta Wing
privileges
heavy
like
bombers are now
do,
at your disposal.
do they avoid attacking the support ship? Or whatever, I need to refill.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Get this! Help me!
No. Oh man. Giving it everything I got. I'm trying my best not to. Well, Capri is a color. What is going on?
I need to rearm.
It looks like some of the missiles were hitting that ship and
Command, we're targeting a Rakshasa-class cruiser inbound from Gamma Draconis.
grief, I don't know where where the beams are that I have to worry about. It's like they're almost down. Oh.
A
Man,
Rapala-class destroyer
beast.
has emerged from subspace. They're putting the pressure on us now.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Wasn't that supposed to be either Neberos? And the speech recognition gets a lot of things wrong. I don't know if I have to worry about that one, but as far as I know, I have to clear the way before. Well, I have to clear the way for the GTB Bastion.
On your six! On your six!
Bandit down!
Ooh. Ooh.
The Ravana is going down, but we've sustained critical damage. Request status update, Command.
Oh, man.
Command, a Shivan juggernaut has jumped within range. What's the status of the Bastion?
The situation at the Epsilon Pegasi node remains unresolved.
Wow.
Command, the Shivan juggernaut is ripping our hull to pieces. We can't hold them back much longer.
Colossus, we're pulling you out. Engage your subspace drive. Follow your orders, Colossus. Jump out of there now.
What's it? Negative, Command. We'll hold them off here. Just get the Bastion through. Colossus here. Command.
Boing.
Abort mission. All units return to base. Alpha, you will be scrambled immediately to assist the Bastion.
Man. Why they didn't arrive?
The Colossus has been destroyed. Over 30,000 officers and crew, our colleagues, compatriots, and friends perished in this battle. The most powerful Terran Vasudan warship ever constructed, 20 years in the making, was vaporized in a matter of minutes. Command acknowledges there was nothing you could have done to save the Colossus. Many of your squad mates were killed. You are lucky to have survived the engagement. However, we have no time to mourn the dead. We have a job to do. And if we fail, millions more will suffer and die. The 70th Blue Lions are being scrambled to assist the Bastion. Report to the ready room on the double.
All right.
The GTD Bastion, loaded with Meson warheads, is now en route to the Epsilon Pegasi.
About time.
Bastion will be detonated inside the node to create a subspace cataclysm that will seal off the Capella system. If the Bastion fails to achieve this objective, the Shivans will swarm into our adjacent systems. The task force defending the Bastion has been decimated. 3 ships remain: the Templar, the Malta, and the Airtanax. All are Aeolus-class cruisers. The Shivans continue to send wave after wave of fighters and bombers. Only a handful of the Bastion's original fighter complement has survived the onslaught. Alpha, Delta, and Beta wings will fly heavy intercept. Your mission is to take out enemy bombers before they close within targeting distance. You'll be armed with the Trebuchet missile, which has an effective range of 4 kilometers. Gamma Wing will fly the Perseus. Their role will be to engage enemy fighters. The majority of the fleet is fending off a massive attack at the Vega node. Thousands of civilians await evacuation. and the enemy continues to flood in from Gamma Draconis. We will not get a second chance to pull this off. If we fail here, we unleash the Second Shivan War. Must get the Bastion through at any cost.
Oh boy, can I choose the... I choose the Aranese. I can. Load up the missiles. Do they get to? They do. Doesn't matter which. Doesn't matter where I put those guns, but. You still have plenty of those missiles left, so let's load them up.
They hit me hard. Diagnostics says I've got a core breach, but containment readings are normal. Does anyone see a problem with my engines back there? I'm going down! We lost Beta 2. Looks like I took some shrapnel. No!
What the heck?
Alpha, we're not doing so well. I thought Command forgot about us.
What's your status?
We're hurting, sir. They sent in every damn fighter and bomber in the Shivan Armada.
What class of bombers, Beta?
Nephilim, Seraphim, Nahimas, you name it.
We've got 10 minutes before the Bastion enters the node. The next Shivan wave should hit any second now.
They are not doing too well. And we've really got to... Yeah, has to be fall here.
That's a confirmed kill.
Better remember to match speed.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
We leave the bombers to me. Everyone else take care of those enemy fighters.
IFF confirmed.
What did I say? Leave the bombers to me.
Help me! We held them off. We held them off. Don't smoke them yet, Alpha 4. They're just getting started.
Yeah. We're Nephilim bombers. I really wonder what the capital ship missions in Exile are like. Can you press the primary fire key to fire your turrets? Oh my goodness, those are enormous explosions.
Hostiles approaching fast.
I I was wondering what was going on over there. Good grief.
The Bastion is 7,000 meters out. ETA to node is 6 minutes.
They obviously don't want us to succeed.
Show us how it's done, sir.
I think that cruiser is going to get destroyed.
Hostiles approaching fast.
Wow, it looks like they survived. Amazing. But I have more bombers to worry about. Oh no, not cover me.
Now, please stand
I'm gonna call
by.
in the support ship. I've been having quite a few internet connection troubles today. I hope I can... hope this stream goes off without a hitch.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
And what are they up to? It looks like they're going after the cruiser.
The Bastion is 4,500 meters from the jump node. ETA 5 minutes.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Come on, don't these missiles have better range? I think the lock's on faster if you move the locker closer to the... closer to the ship in your field of view.
That's a confirmed kill.
A whole lot of fireworks going off here. Looks like they've certainly picked up the heat.
Disengaging now for repair.
If I remember, there was a key to reset the camera position.
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
Higgins and Nahimas.
Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
What's going on with Gamma?
I've got him in my sights.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Yes, sir. Check your six. Behind you, pilot.
Oh my god! What the heck was that? What a garbage bag.
They hit me hard. Diagnostic says I've got a core breach, but containment readings are normal. I'm going down! We lost Beta 2. Looks like I took some shrapnel. Minor damage to stabilizers. No! Good thing you made it, Alpha. We're not doing so well. I thought Command forgot about us. What's your status? We're hurting, sir. They sent in every damn fighter and bomber in the Shivan Armada. What class of bombers, Beta? Nephilim, Seraphim, Nahimas, you name it.
We've got 10 minutes before the Bastion enters the node. The next Shivan wave should hit any second now.
This is annoying. This is so annoying. Having to... What did I... Looks like... I guess I was too close to a bomb.
Miles approaching fast.
Man, Scorpio was way out there. What?
Reading hostile indicators.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Maybe I should just try not to do that, because
Incoming jump signature. Hostile configuration.
We held them off! We held them off! Don't smoke them yet, Alpha 4. They're just getting started.
what was that?
They hit me hard. Diagnostic says I've got a core breach, but containment readings are normal. I'm going down! We lost Beta 2. Looks like I took some shrapnel.
Due to the sheer amount of bombs, and I may have to play this
Good thing you
mission
made it, Alpha. We're not
a lot
doing
of
so well. I thought
times.
Command forgot about us. What's your
5 or
status?
7 times.
We're hurting, sir. They sent in every damn fighter and bomber in the Shivan Armada. What class of bombers, Beta?
Grief.
Nephilim, Seraphim, Nahimas, you name it.
We've got 10 minutes before the Bastion enters the node. The next Shivan wave should hit any second now.
I wonder if the closed captions will be on the VOD.
Heads up. Enemy wing closing in.
Well, the harpoon locks on pretty quickly, but
That's
it's
a confirmed kill.
I cannot say the same for the trebuchet.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound. Breaking to attack.
Leave the bombers to me.
We held them off. We held them off. Don't smoke them yet, Alpha 4. They're just getting started. Reading hostile indicators.
Breathe.
I've got him in my sights. Roger that, sir. Engaging your target.
Oh. Well, they're carrying Shivan bombs, but I'm not gonna worry about
Mayday! Mayday!
Gamma. No way.
The Bastion is 7,000 meters out.
Wonder they
ETA to node is
they let me
Heads up. Enemy wing
VR
closing in.
beta wing.
Show us how it's done, sir. Cover me! Cover me!
Base maneuvers, Beta 4.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Yes. Oh, please, will you please hit the bomb so that I don't have to worry about it.
Deploying support ship now. Please stand by.
Tanax is down.
Destroyed. Repeat, the air Tanax has been destroyed. They're targeting the Aeolus cruisers. Once we lose that escort, the Bastion will be defenseless.
Hit them at long range. Those trebuchets will take them out at 4 clicks.
If that doesn't work, go for the warhead. You've flown intercept before.
The Bastion is 4,500 meters from the jump node. ETA 5 minutes.
Hostiles approaching fast.
Okay, they're rearming me. Cannot fire missiles while they're doing that.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Well, maybe if I move the locker closer to the fighter, it doesn't actually affect the lock time. It's just my experience. Well, in my experience, if you move the locker closer to where the ship is, it reduces the lock time.
Engaging now for repair. IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound. Cover me! Cover me!
I thought they would have been using the Shivan mega bombs.
The Bastion is closed to 3,000 meters. We're almost there. Contact in 3 minutes.
Well, the Bastion is the most important target in this mission. By the way, since Phase 2 is open source, they could possibly add achievements to Phase 2. Like Steam achievements or Libre achievements. Speaking of achievements, I'm sure that if retro achievements were available for DOS games, we would encourage more people to check out those DOS games and try to earn those achievements.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound. Behind you, pilot!
Dragons.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
to do this.
We have an ETA of 60 seconds.
Yeah. Maybe it's best that I get away from the Bastion and the node. Oh, do no. We better get away from those. Well, that they...
1,000 meters to go. 30 seconds and counting.
But I thought I fired all my missiles.
Objective neutralized.
A red alert mission. Oh, good grief, I'm just full of burps today. Oh, man. They're getting a lot of things wrong.
1,000 meters to go. 30 seconds and counting.
We got incoming, Alpha, 4 o'clock.
Target acquired. I'm locked on.
25 seconds. Get more fighter cover on the Bastion, pilot. We're almost there. Standing by to initiate detonation sequence.
I got him! Oh yeah, bandit down! Beautiful kill, sir.
10, 9,
Bastion's all clear,
8,
man.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Remote detonation sequence initiated. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. Remote detonation sequence complete.
Did they do it?
Excellent work. The detonation of the Bastion's meson bombs created a subspace cataclysm that sealed off the node. You and the 70th Blue Lions deserve the highest commendation. The Security Council has authorized the deployment of the GTD Nereid. The destroyer will depart from the Vega system and collapse the node in 15 minutes. We must therefore complete our evacuation of Capella by that time. Any ship that remains behind will be trapped with the Shivan Armada. Your objective is to defend our convoys as they flee through the Vega node. Cargo ships, personnel transports, medical vessels, and the remnants of the Allied fleet are now in transit. These convoys are under heavy bomber fire. If we don't provide cover, thousands will die. Your secondary objective is to prevent Shivan warships from entering the Vega node. The Allied fleet has been polarized, so for the sake of all Terrans and Vesudans, the war must end here. You will receive authorization to enter the Vega node and leave the system once the Nereid has been deployed.
System space.
We have 4 freighters, 1 gas miner, and a transport now en route to the Vega node. The GVC Tanu and the Corvette Limnos will provide fire support.
Man, this is the last mission.
If we don't get fighter cover pronto, we'll never reach Vega.
The SC Thanatos has been engaged. 2 wings of Nahimas and a wing of Nephilim are inbound.
I hope that I'll be able to get my missiles refilled. I hope that mean, I may be stuck with this load of... stuck with no missiles for this entire mission. So... that depends on whether the support ship it wants to refill my missiles or not.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound.
Can I do anything about those beam turrets? Not right now. I have a support ship. I'm waiting on the support ship. Okay, thank you. Good.
Rearming complete, sir. You're
Good. Destroy Thanatos, destroy cancer. The bombs! We have to kill the bombs. What?
You got him.
Oh, come on! I'm trying to...
We've got company.
trying to do everything. I'm trying to stay away from those bombs so that I don't get hit by the shock waves. I'm trying.
That's a confirmed kill.
What was that? What was that? I guess that was a friendly beam. Okay, where is the...
The GTFR Sofran will rendezvous with our fleet in Vega. Allied forces have neutralized the Thanatos.
Man, I didn't want to do that, but...
The Shivans have sorted 2 Kane-class warships, the Bane and the Malcolm. Intercept these cruisers before they make the jump to Vega.
I need to rearm.
All units be advised, the second convoy group is entering the field of engagement. A science vessel and 2 medical ships are inbound. More freighters are on their way.
Bandits incoming.
Oh man, I'm trying my best to line up with the... Both of their AAA beams are down. What the heck?
The Iliad and the Hazur have jumped safely to Vega.
Okay, Scorpio. They are dragons. They have to. And they're going after us. Good thing I have Maxims so I can pick off those beam turrets. Maxims are so much better than... They may have armed me with subsystem destructor guns, but Maxims are so much better at killing subsystems and turrets. Where are those bombs coming from? Doing all I can. And if I can't save everyone... Oh my goodness, look at all the... Look at the fleet. Look at the fleet at the sun. I will get revenge. If I cannot save these guys, I will try my best to get revenge.
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit. We've got company.
Bombers again. I used whatever missiles I had left. Heidenheim is at 15% hull. Oh my goodness. Better get away from those bombs.
Deploy the final convoy momentarily.
Bandits incoming!
There's so many of them. I have to get over there. They are done for.
Lambda transport down.
Get this bandit off me!
This is the Boer Hound. If we don't get fighter cover ASAP, we'll die out here, Command.
IFF confirmed. Hostiles inbound. No!
Oh, the support ship is almost rearming me, so the support ship There's not much I can do.
Rearming all civilians on board the Omega transport have reached the Vega system safely. We've lost another transport. End this massacre now, pilots. The Miranda has escaped the Capella system.
I hate it when they do this. Grief.
We are detecting a massive shockwave emanating from the Capella Sun. All units proceed to the Vega node. You are advised to leave the system immediately.
This is the Lemnos. Now proceeding to disengage and depart.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Capella has gone supernova. Repeat, Capella has gone supernova. You must get to the Vega node and engage your jump drive now. This is Allied Command, signing off. Godspeed, pilots.
This is so much worse than the... This is so much worse than the mission that I had to 50 minutes to get to the node, and I'm done for. RIP! This cutscene, the song, is Agnes Day. That means Son. That means Lamb of God. Oh, this is the end of Free Space 2.
To the pilots and crew, the 70th Blue Lions, GTD Aquitaine. It is my sad duty to report that your squadron leader never reached the Vega system. According to observers, Alpha 1 remained behind so that others might reach the Vega node. The pilot made this decision even after being advised of the impending catastrophe. Because of this sacrifice and the sacrifice of thousands of others, we halted the Shivan advance. We sealed off Capella, and our people are safe. Maybe forever. No one can fathom how or why the Shivans destroyed the Capella star. We lost a place many of us called home. We lost entire squadrons, the Colossus, and most of our fleet. We lost so many friends that we celebrate our victory with grief and mourning. From our odyssey into hell, we return with a gift. The ancient technology to build a portal between Delta Serpentis and Sol. To restore our link to planet Earth. To return home after all these years. This is Admiral Petrock, signing off.
Oh man, it's Earth. Man, did we really win? It's too bad that the cutscene, the introduction, doesn't work. I guess whether or not I survive changes the cutscene that I get for the end game. If I make it out, I get end game part 2A, and if I don't, I get end game part 2B. But anyways, I'm gonna play the cutscenes that I missed. So let's get started with the GTVA Colossus.
The following is classified level Rho. Unauthorized access is punishable under the GTVA Security Act, Deneb Convention, Section 2135. We vanquished the Shivans in the Great War, but the hard questions remain. How would we confront the threat of future invasion? The Shivans might return at any time, any place, without warning. How would we fight the next threat to the very existence of our species? In 2345, on the 10th anniversary of the Shivan attack on Ross 128, the Vasudan Emperor Khonsu II addressed the newly formed GTVA General Assembly. The Emperor inaugurated an ambitious and unprecedented joint endeavor, the GTVA Colossus.
Together we built a civilization from the ruins of the Great War, and now we stand on the threshold of a new era of prosperity and harmony. Through Project Colossus, the Vasudan people celebrate a renewed covenant of peaceful coexistence and mutual defense of our Terran allies.
The Colossus is the most powerful space-faring warship ever constructed. Spanning 6 kilometers from bow to stern, the Colossus has taken over 20 years to complete. 12 Lucifer-class destroyers can fit within its massive hull. Its state-of-the-art weaponry includes 45 laser turrets, 15 flak guns, 12 missile batteries, and 12 beam cannons. The Colossus wields more firepower than 5 Orion-class destroyers combined. 60 fighter and bomber wings are housed in its vast hangar, and its crew numbers over 30,000. Among its major contractors are industry giants Triton Dynamics, Subak Innis, and the Akaton Corporation. The Alliance now wages war on multiple fronts. In Deneb, Alpha Centauri, Epsilon Pegasi, and the mysterious nebula beyond Gamma Draconis. Once deployed, the Colossus will end these conflicts swiftly and decisively. If ever the Shivans return to threaten our worlds, we will be ready to face the challenge, securing peace for today and for generations to come.
Alright, I missed a lot of the... I missed some of the cutscene here. I think I missed 2 or 3 Bosch monologues.
32 years ago, on the Altair system, Vasudan scientists discovered the remnants of an extinct civilization we now call the Ancients. And here we found the secret to defeating the Shivans. How close did we come to being a footnote in the history of a future species that would happen upon our ruins 10,000 years from now? Would they indulge in the fiction of their own immortality until the Shivans came for them? And how long had this gone on? Did the Ancients stumble upon the monoliths and the tombs of their predecessors in this distant corner of space, dismissing the warnings carved in the walls of the sepulchre? And when the destroyers came at last, What did the ancients think as they sifted the cremation of dust and bones, staring into the mute remains for a key? Some solution to their plight. What if there had been countless races, stretching back into infinity, and like the 9 cities of Troy, each civilization had been built on the rubble of one that came before, each annihilated by the Shivans. The ancients died 8,000 years ago. As humanity emerged from its Neolithic infancy, they believed their voyage across the sea of stars woke the dragon that slept beneath the waves, that the Shivans were birthed from the flux of subspace, and their destruction was the revenge of an angry cosmos.
By the way, I'm starting to think that, Bosch didn't... who is Bosch? Is he one of the... At first I thought Bosch may have been the player from Free Space 1, since he mentioned fighting the rebels, but the rebels could mean the McCarthy rebels, that could mean in the 80s rebellion rebels, but, But now I'm thinking that the player from Free Space 1 made it to Earth. Bosch did not. And I'm starting to think that Bosch may have been the player from Silent Threat.
I hear my enemies speculate about my motives, my ambitions. Who is Admiral Aiken Bosch? And what is that old scoundrel up to? The tragedy of my life is that I will be remembered as a butcher of innocence. And this assessment is not unfair. I cannot argue with their condemnation or with the verdict of history. The Neo-Terran Front is an army of stupid cattle, driven by their hatreds, their fears and insecurities. Ignorance is the greatest weapon of tyranny, and old wounds open all too easily. I am merely a fool who created a monster I am now powerless to stop. And so I will play my role to the bloody end. I have given the lost generation something to die for. And now my legacy will be crowned with infamy. What my enemies will never understand is that my rebellion is about my love for humanity, not my hatred of Asudans. In the Gamma Draconis system, the destroyers have returned, and soon the Alliance will learn the method behind my madness.
Okay, well, here's Bosch Monologue 3.
Why does the ancient portal lead us here? Have the Shivans been waiting for us for thousands of years? This odyssey, this exodus. Do we journey toward the promised land, or into the Valley of the Kings? 3 decades ago, I envisioned a new future for our species. And now that we are on the brink of realizing my dream, I feel only solitude and regret. Has my entire life's work been a fool's crusade? Have I led my people into this desert, only to die? My regime has caused nothing but savagery and suffering, but I cannot turn back now. I must find the destroyers that lurk behind this veil of clouds. or I must wait for the destroyers to find me. The nebula is a remnant of a supernova thousands, if not billions of light years from Earth. And I wonder now if our ancestors witnessed the death of this star, erupting over an Egyptian landscape, blazing with the brilliance of 400 million suns. Even in their divinity, no pharaoh could have imagined this.
By the way, that I am not saying, hey Google. By the way, I pulled up the web pages on the unsupported emulator. Before I switch to Derelict, I want to show this off quick. So, MS-DOS. The libretro cores are DOSBox Core, DOSBox Exia, and DOSBox Pure. So, it needs a hashing method and a memory map. It looks like support for retro achievements has not even started. So, it needs to prevent launching with user-specified command line parameters. Need for a way to prevent TSRs, and need for a way to deactivate achievements if the game drops to the command prompt. Also, this is a repository for ideas for retro achievements for unsupported games like the games for MS-DOS. Though, keep in mind that these are just ideas. They are not anything more than ideas. So, I've been able to beat all of these 3 episodes without spending any of my emeralds. So, anyway. Now to what's going on with Nossos.net. Right. So, the cutscenes. Wait, where is the game window? Okay, I did see Boss Monologue 4. I did see Bastion dies. I did see the end game. And for the mission simulator, you can play any mission in the campaign. The trading missions. I don't know what all these missions are for. I think these are for the co-op. I think those are for the co-op missions. Okay, so anyway, that is the end of Free Space 2. Now, I move on to Derelict SCP. What is going on with Nossos.net? Good heavens. I don't want retail derelict. Well, I need to put that window, keep above others. Okay, so, derelict campaign. So, of course, you may notice that that this uses the old school retail main hall. I don't know why that is. Maybe that's because they haven't done whatever, or they haven't used the mod, but say hello to the Ready Room. The Derelict campaign takes place. It happens after the Capella after the Capella system has been destroyed by the Shivans.
Five years have passed since the jump nodes to the Capella system were collapsed, sealing off a massive wave of Shivan juggernauts and preventing them from pushing further into GTVA space. The supernova and subsequent nebula hang like a growing scar throughout the GTVA as light from that event continues to spread across our worlds. The loss of Capella created serious economic hardship throughout the Alliance. A new Great Depression is upon us. The complete loss of the planetary resources and economic foundation of a rich world was devastating in its own right. That is not all. 200 million refugees continue to walk the stars, seeking a new home. Some have settled, while others have been forced to move from place to place, hoping that the next place may welcome them with open arms. While the Galactic Terran Vasudan Alliance continues to hold, the current depression has given way to political instability. Local governments rise and fall as often as lunar tides. Organized crime and piracy have prospered in a black market environment. Seems no one is immune. Radical voices are raising echoes not heard since the blood cries of the Neo-Terran Front. The ghosts of the past are catching up with us. Since collapsing the Capella jump nodes, recovering GTVA fleets have spent much of their time and resources in police actions. Our own resources are taxed to the limit, and yet still we have the courage to live up to our calling. Even so, it is alarming that there are those who are starting to take matters into their own hands. This is not an easy assignment, pilot. You will often be working in less than ideal conditions, but we trust that your skill will help to bring some much-needed relief to this region.
Oh man.
Welcome to the Tau Sigma mining colonies, pilot. We are the Boondocks at its finest. You may be used to high-tech fighter wings and the latest weaponry where you come from, but now it's time to forget all of that. It is a poor space jockey that blames their lack of skill on their equipment. Alpha Wing will be flying a routine patrol with the GTC Lone Wolf, Great War vintage crew.
Well fed.
She may not look like much, but she has a proud heritage. Tau Sigma Station functions as a receiving point for both inbound materials and outgoing mined ores. The minerals in this region include high-grade fissionables and are valuable in many parts of the Alliance. The Morgan Mining Company has been the first to develop the Tau Sigma resources for shipments to Altair and Aldebaran. Your job is to make sure all shipments go smoothly. Keep an eye out for pirates. We are not well armed, so you may be forced to rely on your skill and wits. Good luck, pilot.
Wait, what do I have? Prometheus R. Why don't we have the standard Prometheus?
This is Alpha, forming escort.
Roger that, Alpha. Glad to have you watching our tail.
Boy, you can see the asteroid belt.
Welcome to the Boonies, pilot. The armpit of the universe. Did the commander give you that cock and bull story about the pilots and their equipment?
Hey, don't listen to him. It's true. If you can fly a piece of junk, you should be flying at all.
Piece of junk is one thing. I've got a wad of duct tape holding my control panel together.
Will you two quit it? We're supposed to be on patrol here.
Tight ass. We gotta do something to pass the time. It's not like anything ever happens around here anyway. I mean, how many patrols have we flown? How many things have we not seen? I'm dying of boredom out here.
Well, how about a short history lesson? See the lone wolf over there? She has quite a history.
It means she's an old crate. They've never been able to get her fully repaired. You want another story about duct tape?
I heard that, Alpha 2.
Sorry.
Anyway, she's been through every battle she's ever fought. She may be small, maybe old, but she's tough as nails.
If that's the most interesting thing out here, then we're really in for it.
Oh man, they've really made this interesting with the wingman dialogue. You can almost... It's certainly a lot more interesting.
That's clear. Nothing interesting happening out here.
Will you give it a rest, Alpha 2?
Sorry.
And the beats from the old this campaign was made all the way back in 2005, I think. So they used the comm beat from
Seems to have taken the wrong cargo container. Catch up to them
back then.
Try to find out what is going on.
Great. Scan this thing.
Pilot, Poseidon 7 was a trick. We have an inbound pirate vessel making an attack run on the shore carrier. Intercept those pirates. Alpha, the fighter bay has been sabotaged. Can't launch any fighters to help you. You're on your own.
Man. Already. They certainly planned well. I don't know if there's much we can do because they're so far out. MNC.
Tau Sigma Station. We're under heavy attack from inbound pirates. They've already destroyed one of us. Help us, now!
I'm sorry. Good grief. Be able to do anything. Except maybe get revenge. Yeah, once they have the cargo container, they're gonna jump out like the jerks they are. And It's not like we could possibly know about that beforehand. Certainly succeeded in their diversion. Automatic speed so that I get the
All clear, Alpha. Return to the station for debriefing.
They're 12 clicks out. They're 12 clicks out. I don't know if you heard that, but there's someone walking around upstairs. I think the fighter bay is on the other side. Can't see the HUD very well.
We've been subject to many pirate attacks in recent months. The crime syndicates in this area are much more daring. It seems that the most dangerous job in this region is a cargo carrier pilot. It seems that the Poseidon 7 was boarded by pirates on the station just before it left the dock. Its attempt to steal fissionable materials was simply a distraction to pull fighters even further away from the real target of the ore carriers. Excellent work intercepting the Blackbeard. You thwarted their attempt to steal a large shipment of fissionable materials.
Oh. Script files here. D3CA. Transmission log Tau Sigma Station Beta 1. Classified security level Epsilon. Do not disclose this transmission to unauthorized persons. Failure to comply will result in punishment and app connection. 2337. Okay. Command, this is Beta 1. Please respond. Repeat, respond, command. Damn it, tell Sigma, answer me. Right, Beta 1, this is Tau Sigma Station. What's your status? You sound a bit jumpy. That's because I am. There's something out here, command. Get real, Beta 1. Scanners don't read anything in your vicinity. You're just getting a little stir-crazy. There's something out here. I know it. I heard it. Sound doesn't travel in space, Beta 1. Relax. I don't know where it's coming from. Could be over the comm system. I doubt it. That fighter had a flight check yesterday. Command requests permission to break off patrol and return to base. Denied, Beta 1. I'm sorry, but you're almost done out there and we need that sensor data. Roger, Command. I should be back in 15 minutes. We'll be waiting. Sounds like you need a stiff drink. Don't I know it? What the hell is that? See, I told you. There was something out here. We can't get a fix on the location for the signal. Your scanners read a source, Beta 1. Negative. And do I, like this? Say again, Beta 1, we're losing your signal. Beta 1, please respond. Oh, Command, you gotta see this. See what, Beta 1? Beta 1, we're pulling you out. Engage your drives now. We'll debrief you back home. Beta 1. Oh my, Command, request immediate in position that I can't hold them all up. Help! You're breaking up, Beta 1. Beta 1. Beta 1. Alpha Wing, priority yellow, scramble. Target coordinates are grid reference 192 by 65 by 41. Repeat, priority yellow. Beta 1 was found floating adrift at the aforementioned coordinates with no apparent signs of a struggle, nor any trace of what may have interfered with the transmission. Lieutenant Junior Grade Kyle Athanas was found unconscious aboard his craft, having no memory of the above conversation. He does, however, show signs of post-traumatic stress disorder. Until further notice, Lieutenant Junior Grade Athanas has been relieved of duty and will be undergoing psychiatric care at Vega. Okay.
I trust you are settling in well, pilot, now that you have been with us for more than 2 weeks. To be honest, aside from the recent excitement with the Blackbeard pirate raid near the station, not much else happens out here. You're about to get a taste of the less exciting parts of life in the boondocks. Unfortunately, I am not much for motivational speeches, especially when we have work that needs to be done.
Oh!
Street patrol duty. You can thank me later.
Oh hey, Yahoo! Thanks for the raid. Thank you so much.
While Tau Sigma has been settled as a mining colony for over 15 years, very little of the system has been marked for navigation. As a result, there are many hazardous regions of the star system that require navigational beacons to ensure safe passage in these areas. Till now, only a small number of beacons have been set around the system. They mark the critical commercial lanes, particularly near the mining operations. However, GTDA Command informs us that in the coming months, the traffic to Tau Sigma will increase significantly. There is a need to step up the schedule of navigational beacon deployment. Report to briefing for your specific assignment.
Alright.
The recent shipment of Mark IV Barrows class navigational systems.
I'm going to be quiet during the briefings and stuff, and the cutscenes, if there are any cutscenes.
Mark IV Barrows class navigational systems. We are ready to proceed with their deployment as soon as possible. Your Myrmidon fighters are being modified to carry several of these beacons. They will become available to deploy under your control when you reach the designated area for that marker. In order to make room to carry these navigational beacons, your primary weapons have been limited, and your secondary banks have been reduced in capacity.
This game, you asked? Well, this game is Derelict Campaign for Free Space 2. Yeah.
Due to the length of this mission, you and your wingmates will be flying in shifts. You will take turns sleeping as you make your patrol rounds. While asleep, your navigation systems will be locked into your wingmates. In the event of any danger, you will be automatically alerted and your systems brought online. Each fighter wing has been assigned to lay markers in 3 different locations in the star system. Alpha, your task is simple. In each designated area, you are to make a clean sweep, noting any hazards and dropping the navigational beacons in their appropriate areas. Your onboard computer will automatically determine the best locations for deployment, marking them with computer-generated Pharaoh's beacons on your HUD. Our knowledge of these areas is very limited, Alpha. The Mark IV Pharaoh's beacons have 2 functions: to transmit navigational data, but also to provide limited sensor scans in their immediate area. Once this is all over, we hope to make Tau Sigma much more accessible to those wishing to develop this region. On the first leg of your patrol, you will be placing beacons near an ice belt further out of system. If we are lucky, these beacons may be able to use the reflective surfaces of the ice belt to amplify their own scanning range. Once you successfully place the beacons, your computer will automatically download the next stage of your mission. Despite your remote location, you are still well within communication range of Tau Sigma Station. Man will be monitoring your progress. Good luck, pilots.
Alright, so we got nav beacons to place.
Man, we're trying to get our heads the right way up. You have the first coordinate?
Deploy point 1.
They're coming up now, Alpha. You should see the first deploy point. You'll have to get within 75 meters of it.
Oh man, you see I'm armed with Tempests. Those are dumbfire missiles, I like those.
Acknowledged. Alpha 1, this is under your control. Press 1 to have one of your wing deploy Nav Beacon Alpha.
Right, let's see what happens.
Command, we've deployed the first beacon. Proceed to next deploy point.
Okay, deploy point 2, here we come. Deploy beacon Gamma by pressing 2. Well, oh my goodness. Why are all the asteroids coming at me? And deploy point 3. I just finished phase 2, so I'm going to... I decided to play the Derelict campaign because the Derelict campaign happens after phase 2.
Your job in this area is almost done. Last deploy point is some 15 kilometers from your position.
We've got enough to go down. Putting engines up to maximum. It'll take a bit of time.
Great.
Hey, we've got some time to kill. Anything interesting on the newswire?
Let me check.
In spite of this, the prospect of economic recovery is still more than a year away. In a related story, it looks as if Capella...
By the way, are the closed captionings working for you?
In a press conference, the Capellan governor, Morgan Technologies, and the GTDA Ministry of Resources unveiled an agreement to settle the refugees in the Tau Sigma cluster.
Wow. Now I know why we're out here.
Quiet. I'll let you hear the rest of this.
Exploration shows several habitable planets in the systems beyond Tau Sigma. When asked about the security in the outer systems, Morgan Technologies said that while matters are being negotiated, they have confidence in the GTVA forces stationed in the system.
Now that's a load.
Estimate that the first ships should be arriving in Altair and Tau Sigma within a matter of weeks. Governor McCambie promises to be on the first ship leading the way.
Okay, that's it. I'm cutting the feed.
Hey, I was listening to that.
We're going to be flooded with that stuff soon enough. I like my peace and quiet. May as well enjoy what little of it I have left.
Mackie, do you think the space will be ready for him? There's still a lot left unexplored.
And unexplained. Did you hear about the Adonis incident a couple of months back?
That was just before I came on station. Something weird happened out here, didn't it?
Yeah, you could say that. One of our deep-wind solar patrols ran into something out here.
That's it. That's not speaking for this area.
What is it?
Dunno. Hell, Kyle doesn't even know. He can't remember a thing. All I remember is pulling up to his fighter dead in space. He was unconscious.
Good work, Alpha. Proceed to the next leg. Engage your jump drive.
What's so weird about that?
A few minutes before, yelling and screaming something unintelligible on the comm system. Nothing's getting good.
That's spooky.
I'll say. The main reason why we don't fly solo missions around here anymore. Don't want the space itself swallowing us up.
Okay, that's enough with the creepy shit. Let's plant this damn beacon and get on with it.
By the way, this is... Yeah, of course, I know it's a bit janky, but... Gosh,
Okay, pilot, that first leg went reasonably smoothly. No surprises on the next stage of the journey. You are to place 2 navigational beacons in this area and investigate any anomalies. We are reading some low power fluctuations in this sector, but nothing else is known. Keep a sharp lookout. Once you have completed this leg, you will go into your sleep stage while your wingmates take the next shift.
Command, we've
Okay.
arrived at drop site 2, proceeding to deploy beacons now.
Go ahead, Alpha 1. We'll follow you.
Well, they certainly have a lot more dialogue in this Derelict campaign than the vanilla Free Space 2 campaign.
Nav capper is in position. Now bringing up nav line that's coordinates on
do.
stage. You'll need to get within 75 meters of the deploy point.
Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that it's mostly accurate, but... You can't expect perfect accuracy, especially from an AI-powered system.
Hold it, guys. Doesn't look like we're alone out here. Scanners are picking up an unidentified signature.
Find and identify that signature, Alpha.
Might be a sensor glitch. This ship is so backed up I can't tell. Not ours, text.
No, I've got it on scanner. It's a pursuit satisfier. Let's see if we can get a scan.
Great, you have it scanned.
The sensor scans are inconclusive. We're going to need to send in a transport.
We are docking with the unidentified freighter.
We copy Omaha. Let's fly it out here.
Oh boy.
Spooky. What do you suppose this thing's doing here?
Well, we get a lot of illegal traffic. This could be one of them.
Yeah, or it could be pirates. Either way, it's the most interesting thing I've seen on a patrol for a while.
You may or may not hear that, but someone's coming downstairs. But I have my computer set up in the basement, so that, well, it's the coolest part of my house, so I decided to move down here in the summertime.
We are going in. Alpha Wing, it's dead in here. Not a sign of life.
Any sign of a struggle, Omaha?
I can't tell. The ship has lost environmentals and gravity. There isn't any blood as far as I can see.
Weird. A real Mary Celeste.
A what?
It's an old Earth legend about an abandoned ship.
Can we go now? This thing's giving me the creeps. Leave it to the junk dogs.
We are with you, Alpha 2. On our way out now.
Man, I can't really think of anything to say right now. I'm also glad summer's over, but it's hard to move my computer around, so it's still down here. But we still get summer temperatures. Well, I mean, 20 degrees in midday, about 12 degrees in the morning.
Come on, man, Masana's gone. Let's get the hell out. Alpha Leader, time for us to take a sleep shift. Let's go.
Great.
Alpha Leader, I think we're lost. When you are in your sleep stage, come out of subspace to some kind of dense gas field. Our instruments are scrambled, and we don't quite know where we are. For sharp lookout, those who stumbled into some kind of rabbit hole that wasn't on the chart. We won't launch any beacons until we find out where we are.
My God.
Great. Well,
At least I still have my wingman and on my scanners.
Look at us. We're just using the coordinates Command gave us.
Hang on, I'm picking up some kind of transmission.
Command, this is Beta 1. Please respond. Repeat. Respond, Command. God damn it. Tau Sigma, answer me.
What the hell?
What is it?
This is too damn weird. That's Colin Thompson's voice.
Mean the guy that...
Lost his memory.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, where'd that come from?
That's an Artemis bomber.
There's something out here. I know it. I heard it.
I thought you said this happened weeks ago.
I think this place is playing tricks on us.
It is like some kind of echo. Damn, he's not responding to any of my hails. Let's follow him.
I don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Oh, Jesus. Command. Gotta say this.
What are we seeing here? These EMP maps are screwing up my sensors.
I can't see a damn thing, just a...
Oh man, and I saw...
Oh man, I don't like this.
I saw a log of this transmission earlier. It was a classified document. What is...
Wait, what the
Oh
hell
boy.
is that? Up the bit.
It looks like it... No, it can't be. Damn, I'm losing it.
Cannot be real.
Yeah, sleepyhead. Your shift is over. Wake up.
So it's a dream, a nightmare. It was a nightmare.
You're almost done, pilot. We trust that you're not having too many bad dreams in the sleep stages of your mission. Unfortunately, nightmares are an occasional side effect of deep space sleep. If you've had problems, you can see the station physician about them when you return to base. Now, down to business. We seem to have encountered a situation at your next destination. 2 Morgan mining freighters have jumped in too close to the asteroid field you're about to mark. Lack of navigational data is proving to be a liability. We have also picked up some transmissions from within the belt. It seems like you're flying into a pirate ambush. Be on your guard. While you will still lay the navigational buoys, your first task will be to guard the freighters by eliminating any pirates and clearing a path for them through the asteroid field. Once they have jumped to safety, you will then continue your mission to lay the navigational beacons.
Command, we've got the raiders on the screen.
I didn't get all of that. When we got pirates.
Seems we stepped in big this time. Acknowledged, Alpha. Configure your HUD and add the freighters to your escort list now. Keep the raiders and asteroids away from them.
HUD is configured. We have the freighters on our guard.
All the fighters attack the raiders. Man, I need to keep them away from these transports because the transports are not very durable.
I hate this. We're on a scouting mission. We don't have the armament to fly guard duty.
Hey, you were the one complaining about boredom back.
Don't remind me.
Especially, the cargo containers are especially vulnerable. I see the new visual effects for the fly. They look nice. see they kept my whole integrity from the previous missions. Oh boy. Machine speed with the... trying to keep up with him. Oh man. Focusing on him for too long. I really have to get back to defending the other ships. It's not easy. Trying to get a target close with the Tempest gunfire missile when you're hard point, when you're too far apart to... Wow, 1% full integrity in a dream. That cargo container is being held together with 1% hull integrity and a dream. Good grief, this is a real thick asteroid field. No.
Alpha, we took a critical hit in our engine. Our reactor's on the build to an explosion. Moving to the escape pods now.
Damn it, you lost the bed here.
Did the escape pod get... Yeah, yes, the escape pod. Yes, the escape pod got out. Man. Phase 2 has a feature that can prevent ships and other things from being destroyed at 1% hull integrity. And that feature is called Guardian. That feature is called Ship Guardian. And you set the Ship Guardian flag on a ship or an object in the mission, and it becomes invincible at 1% hull integrity. Glad the support ship is available. Anyway, doesn't look like... Looks like all the trouble has been taken care of. So, now it's time to reload for the restock on missiles. Thanks to the support ship. Oh, they gave me more guns, too. I didn't expect them to replace my empty gun banks. One second to the waypoint, and they're out. We have to place any nav beacons here.
Okay, Alpha. The DeLeon has made
We do.
Now get to work on those nav beacons.
Right. Let's speed things up a bit. 4 times speed is the maximum amount of time compression that you can use in the vanilla unmodified version of Phase 2, but this is running on the source code project, so you can compress the time even further.
Nav beacon view is in place. Proceeding to deploy point 2.
Why didn't I think of using time compression before? Goodness.
Okay, that's the last beacon, Command.
Okay, Alpha, you're cleared to come home. See you back at the bar.
What these freighters were doing in these uncharted lanes, we still don't know. However, given the recent attack at Tau Sigma Station and these raiders, it seems as if a peaceful tour of duty out here is no longer possible. We are going to have to start taking some action, especially if refugees from Capella may well be coming our way. You managed to protect the De Leon freighter from both the raiders and the asteroid threat. You are to be commended for your quick thinking. The Benzia was destroyed when a power coupling in the engine cooling system overloaded. It appears it was damaged in the initial attack. Unfortunately, there was not much he could have done. Nonetheless, a Morgan representative has indicated their displeasure at having lost the Benzia freighter. Fortunately, the Benzia's crew managed to escape in a life pod and jump safely back to Tau Sigma Station. You managed to deploy the 2 beacons in this area, as well as the rest of the beacons on your entire flight. Go back to your quarters and rest, and this time, we hope your dreams are a bit better. Dismissed.
Gosh, I hope I have a bit better dreams too. Welcome to Technologies Corporate File, October 16th, 2368. Welcome to Tau Sigma Station, principal shipping point from the Tau Sigma Pleiades clusters. Center of gas and ore mining operations, Tau Sigma is also on the cutting edge of deep space exploration and research. A fully functional Arcadia-class station, Tau Sigma stands ready to face the challenges of the next decade. In partnership with the GTVA, Morgan Technologies has provided the venture capital to make Tau Sigma the shining jewel in the distant sky. Person log, Adam Tarovic, April 7th, 2371. Don't believe the corporate line on Tau Sigma. She may be an Arcadia station from the outside, but that's about it. Morgan Technologies managed to get the frame of the station delivered to Tau Sigma some years ago, but hardly any maintenance has been done. Ever since the collapse of the Capella jump nodes and that star's subsequent destruction, the only economic line has been about cutbacks. The depression in the GTVA economy has meant that the first place to feel it is out on the fringes. Whatever little funding Morgan Technologies have gone from the GTVA has been directed towards other research and development projects throughout Morgan's subsidiary mining corporation. I've been arguing up and down for years for better working conditions out here on the fringe. The only benefit to the pay that we get in Tau Sigma is that we have nothing to spend it on. It may well be looking up. The Poher Raleigh, he seems to be expressing some interest, as well as some word that the GTVA may open this region up for colonization. As much as the conditions here are poor, there is something inviting here. After all, the ancients walked through these systems a stellar instant before us. Perhaps that's what keeps me here. Well...
With some help from the MMC's scans of the area, and from this latest attack near Tau Sigma Station, we now know that the pirates staged their raid from this remote location within the Tau Sigma system. If we move quickly, we may be able to surprise them, recapture any stolen goods, and restore the confidence of the local business operations.
Let's see what we have available for loadouts, for missiles and guns and such. Okay, I'm gonna put Tempest on 2 of the fighters.
With some help from... The staging area is located on the outer rim of the system near a large ice debris belt. Central to the area is a large refueling vessel, along with several cargo containers and a Triton-class freighter. Guarding the area is a gunship of unknown configuration. There are at least 2 wings of fighters flying escort. These will be your primary target. Alpha Wing and the GTC Lone Wolf will jump in at close range for the element of surprise. Alpha, your primary target will be the fighter escort, while the Lone Wolf will concentrate on neutralizing the gunship. Once disabled or destroyed, we should have little trouble apprehending the rest of these pirates. Good luck, pilot.
Alright.
I've got a visual. The gunship is dead ahead. Fighter escort close.
In Meridian.
We've got the gunship. Take down the fighter escort, Alpha.
Where are the fighter escorts? I don't see them.
This is the GTC Lone Wolf to all.
Oh, they're over there, looks like.
Stand down and prepare to be boarded. What the?
I'm reading 2. Wings of fighters closing quickly.
Wait.
4 Hercules fighters.
Looks like there might be something wrong here. I mean, are these really pirates?
Clarifying now. Stand by. Get the clear line. What do you mean the GPAR?
I don't like the sound of this. Something's jamming the signal and we're not doing it.
Wait a minute. The variety of this fueling vessel. It's a medical frigate. Lone Wolf, something stinks here.
GTVA Group, this is the Depot Heraley Group research vessel Meridian. We are a civilian research operation. Repeat, we are a civilian research operation. Break off this attack now.
What the heck is going on?
We have traced a recent pirate raid to this location. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Then your information is bogus, Lone Wolf. We are researching a mining beam. Stop shooting at us and we might be able to figure this out. Transmitting data now.
Damn it. We're attacking a civvy operation. There aren't any pirates here.
I knew it! I knew it all along!
All fighters, Meridian is confirmed.
This is bad.
Civilian operation. Stand down. Repeat, stand down.
Roger that. Standing down.
Let's see where everyone is at. TRGC Psi, what is your status? I hope that we didn't hurt you too badly.
We're badly hurt, local. Heavy casualties on all decks. You can be sure we're going to lodge a formal complaint.
Acknowledged and agreed, Psi. It seems that we were fed extremely bad information. I will sign your complaint personally. All fighters, stay on alert. Let's see what else is out there.
Why? What happened? Why did the IFF register as hostile?
Fighters, we have inbound pirates closing fast. I am reading 1 wing of fighters, 1 wing of Medusa bombers, and a Leviathan-class cruiser. Engage them now.
Oh my goodness. Just really gonna like those VFX though. Really gonna like the missile VFX, but you really have to be careful when you're going after bombers, because those bombs can let out with a very enormous shockwave. And I got killed by these shockwaves several times. Yeah. As long as thinking they had no shields, but no, they have shields. They definitely have shields. Wing, like Roger.
Alpha, this is Lone Wolf. We managed to haul our flex out of the fire this time. You can return to base.
Right. Alright.
If there was ever a definition of snafu, this was it. Both the Tepua Rally Group and the Morgan Mining Corporation have filed formal complaints with the GTVA Command on our actions here today. I don't like it. We are reporting that we were acting on the intelligence supplied to us by Command. Our intelligence indicated that this location was a pirate staging area, where in reality it appeared to be their next target. Fortunately, you were able to hold off the attack when the pirates did hit the area. We are still trying to determine what happened that our intelligence could have been so poor.
Maybe we had a usurper. By the way, I am keeping this up for you guys.
28th, 2372, 1510. After acting out on what we thought was accurate intelligence, Alpha Wing and the GTC Lone Wolf led a raid on what turned out to be a civilian operation. In the attack, the GTC Lone Wolf engaged the TRGC Psi, damaging it. Fortunately, we managed to stand down before an attack group of pirates arrived for the cleanup. Still, the Psi and the Lone Wolf were damaged enough that they are now in repair. The Tepua Rally Group has launched a formal complaint along with the Morgan Mining Corporation. They're saying the GTVA is incapable of providing security in the outer territories. This is especially pressing now that we have received word that 1 million Capellan refugees are coming our way. End of incident report. Alright, pilot, we've got our work cut out for us. A lot of people are mad at us, but it's not our fault, and we still have a job to do. Report to briefing. While the GTC Lone Wolf and the TRGC Psi are in repair at Tau Sigma Station, the TRGS Meridian and the TRGF Haulian demanded to return to their office on Altair. Until we hear otherwise, we are still responsible for their safety. Alpha Wing, it is your job to make sure...
Wait.
Alpha Wing, it is your job to make sure that the Meridian and the Haulian reach the Altair jump node in one piece. They are carrying research materials that would fetch a high price on the black market.
By the way, you can click these icons on the briefing, and you can see what they are.
Alpha, you will fly close escort to the Meridian. The Morgan Mining Corporation has contracted mercenaries, designated Tachyon Wing, to fly patrol. They are not under our command. You are not to engage them. Given the recent attacks, another pirate raid is almost certain. Be on your guard, and good luck, pilot.
Alright. Meridian and Haulian. Yeah, we have quite a way to go. We have quite a way to go to reach them.
Engaging afterburners.
I'm with you.
It's that news report that we saw earlier. It's a lot more concerning with the GTVA being unable to provide security in the area, and now we got the governor coming over here to see if this place is fit for the Capellan refugees. Showing away the mercenaries.
Well, look at the little GTVA Alpha's run, eh?
Alpha, this is Command. We've got inbound pirates on attack vector towards the station.
Typical Merc. You've never been in a real firefight anyway. Wouldn't want to scratch the paint on those nice new fancy fighters of yours.
These machines have saved my hide more than once.
Hey, remember what the commander said about flying a piece of junk? It's not the equipment that you're flying, it's how you fly it.
Well, look at that. We've got some inbound pirates. Stand back, Alpha Wing. We're going to show you how this is done.
I've got a wad of duct tape I'd like to shove up your ass.
Anything we can do to help, Alpha Wing?
Well, maybe we can just watch this play out. In the meantime, I'm compression on.
Alpha Wing.
Wait.
We've got another set of inbound pirates.
How do I get back to my own?
Meridian, Alpha Wing, now flying escort.
Looks like we've got our own problems.
Ah, great. If it wasn't bad enough dealing with Tachyon Wing.
gosh.
So nice of you to join us.
Really? You gotta like how the
Last time we got our bodies held up. No, thank you. Well, lucky you.
scan that thing burst.
Altitude, keep the radio chatter down.
He got an assist on that. I think I got an assist kill on that one. Okay.
Altitude, this is Steel, a little easy view.
More like a taxi shoot.
Alpha, can you get a closer look at one of those things and scan it?
It already scanned some of them. Well, too bad I wasn't able to launch the action with Patch on wing. What the heck? Good grief. Don't plow into me like that. Okay. It's the speed. Oh no.
What the hell? Command, it appears we're fighting drones.
What the hell is Tachyon Wing up to? They dispatched that wing a long time ago. Why are they helping us?
Drones are not Alpha Wing. They're still attacking. Defend your charge.
10-4, roger, over and out. Thanks.
We're just sitting back enjoying the turkey shoot. Carry on.
Man. Well, I suppose the mercenaries aren't being paid to escort the Meridian and Hollian like we are. Mercenaries do what they're paid to do. See, I have the Prometheus S now. The standard Prometheus, not the retrofit version of it. That's why it's actually good this time. By the way, I prefer to, every week I prefer to review my VODs for clip material. I've got a few good clips from reviewing my VODs for clip material. I haven't posted any clips to YouTube or TikTok yet, because, well, I would like to edit them before I do that and stuff, and I would like to have enough clips for an entire year's worth. I would like to have an entire year's worth of clips before you start doing that. One clip a day, 365 clips, all edited and polished for YouTube and TikTok. Maybe that.
Alpha Wing, you've got 8 Ares-class fighters making their way towards jump point.
We're a little busy here, Command. Can you send someone else?
Alpha Wing, you're the only ones close enough to intercept them.
Oh man.
Drones started attacking the freighter. Can't leave them.
Leave the Ares fighters to me. Leave Long John to me. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. Only in his... What a bad idea. What a dumb, stupid idea. Damn.
Alpha Wing, Long John Wing made the jump to subspace, the Altair jump node.
There was nothing we could do. They had the upper hand on us. We were played for fools.
Alpha Wing, this is...
Alpha Wing, can you confirm your coordinates? It looks like the Meridian and Hollian are already halfway to the jump point.
Dad, they've left without us. Engaging afterburners.
I'm with you.
So now I have to replay this mission. And remember to not go after Long John, because they are just too far away. There's really nothing I could have done to stop them from entering the node. Which is really annoying, but it happened.
Well, look at the little GTBA Alphas run, eh? Alpha, this is Command. We've got inbound pirates on attack vector towards the station.
Typical Merc. You've never been in a real firefight anyway. Wouldn't want to scratch the paint on those nice new fancy fighters of yours.
These machines have saved my hide more than once.
Hey, remember what the commander said about flying a piece of junk? It's not the equipment that you're flying, it's how you fly it.
Well, look at that. We've got some inbound pirates. Stand back, Alpha Wing. We're going to show you how this is done.
I've got a wad of duct tape I'd like to shove up your ass.
Anything we can do to help, Alpha Wing.
Man. Well, anyways, wanna match speed with Meridia and the Ant. We will.
Meridian is Alpha Wing, now flying escort.
Alpha Wing, we've got another set of inbound pirates coming in fast.
So nice of you to join us. Frankly, we don't need your help. Last time we got our butts cut off. No, thank you.
Well, lucky you.
There we go. So you may notice that in the stream tags that I have Linux in the stream tags, I'm using Linux. Currently I'm using Ubuntu 2404. Well, I'm doing very well with Ubuntu 2404. I'm running OBS in Ubuntu 2404. I'm streaming. I'm playing my games on Ubuntu 2404. And I'm running this closed captioning using Google Chrome. Oh boy. I thought I would be able to launch the firefight between the mercenaries and Smeewing, but didn't. But of course, Hookwing, a bit used to the Wing Commander. Used to the Wing Commander key for matching speed, and that is the Y key. In Free Space 2, the Y key targets whatever you're looking at.
What the hell?
contact. Defend your charge.
10-4, roger, over and out. Thanks.
Right. Wonder if it's possible to make it so that I can actually scan these fighters without, like, you have the fight. If you have something that cannot be scanned, I wonder if it's possible to make it scannable. But I think it may be possible now that they have a way to set the flags on a particular fighter. May have to do the. May have to. If you want to set the flags on a wing, you may have to. After the first wave of a wing, you may have to do it with the Lewis script. Oh my goodness. So, some mods that let you do Tilt and Slide. Gosh, I like Tilt and Slide. Lets me like strafe bombers so that I can hit the bomber, so that I can hurt the bombers without getting demolished by the shockwaves. Boy. This may not, although Free Space 2, this is not really the original game. It is. If you ask, is this the original game? Yeah, the answer is yes and no. The thing is, it's a heavily enhanced version of the original game made by the community.
Acknowledged, Alpha.
What are they doing? PRG, he would be the Ohio Rally Group. MNC would be Meridian Corporation. I wonder where the PTNC fits into all of this, because supposedly Free Space is in the sea and continuing its descent. So maybe the PTNC, the Post-Terran Mining Corporation, is fit somewhere into Free Space. But I've never seen the PTNC be referenced in any Free Space mod. Get away from them!
Alpha Wing, this is Command. The mission is a failure. Return to base. Repeat, return to base.
can't believe this. Good grief. Well, mission failed. I'm gonna try this next week. Just gonna listen to the debriefing and then...
It's not an easy mission, pilot, nor is it going to get any easier. Seems that the pirates are not only well organized, they are better armed than any GTVA detachment in the Outer Territories. You were charged with protecting the Meridian and the Haulian. While you were under consistent assault, you were bested by mere drones. You have done considerable harm to our already shaky reputation in this region, pilot.
Try changing the loadout for your wingmates. Also, when Ares Wing appears, the Loki drones direct their attention to destroying the Haulian. Be careful when this happens, because the freighter is a fragile vessel. Indeed. Yes, I'm gonna return to the flight deck and replay this mission next Saturday. So, I will see you Monday, E4, for an FPS game. You like that? You find it funny? I will be hanging out on Joker-esque stream on Sunday. That's tomorrow. So anyway, if I can find someone to raid... Synthrex, he plays a lot of he's a huge fan of MS-DOS games. So anyways, I will see you on Monday, or maybe tomorrow if you hang out with Joker-esque too. Anyway, thanks for coming. I really do appreciate it. You've really made it worth it for me to keep streaming. Okay, goodbye, and see you on Monday.